YouTube is already showing live video, redo video on how I would do the MCU. I know I made other videos before last weekend, like 2 weeks ago, actually, I should say. But since it's been a while since I last made a video, so I'm just gonna redo everything. Hopefully, we get all my other videos and get all done right away. So I know that as my previous videos, like, and if I was running the MCU versus Feige, and it's how come Feige and the Marvel Studios should have made the MCU is I would create a list of comic books or TV or probably just comic books that are part of the MCU timeline that take place before and after events of certain MCU movies. Like some MCU comics can be titled Marvel Studios, History of Thanos, or Eternals. These Eternals was History of Wakanda, the Black Panther, the Inhumans, stuff like that. Basically, these comics can take place before events of certain MCU movies, and you can even tease possibly, like, if I don't do an like for example, if I don't do an Eternals movie until the third phase of the MC universe, that doesn't mean I can do like I can't make comic books that take place before events of the movies. So it gives the fans a tease to what to expect and give us a sneak peek on the characters that I would put in a coming Eternals movie, as well as do Dark Horse, stuff like that. So anyway, here's how to. And so I'll do the best I can. Like how for phase one of the movies, I would premiere my first phase of MC Marvel Studios. With our first MC movie I would do was Captain America: The First Adventure. Captain America: The First Adventure would be my first MC movie in phase one. Then, you know, then the second movie would be X-Men, titled X-Men First Class. X-Men Class, second movie. Then third one would be X-Men Origins Wolverine. Then after that, then I would also do an Agent Carter TV series, probably just the one season after Captain America: The First Adventure. Then I would do an Iron Man movie, the first Iron Man movie. Then an Incredible Hulk movie. Then another X-Men movie in the present. Then a Fantastic Four movie. And of course, after I do certain movies, like after I premiere a few X-Men movies and X-Men and a Fantastic Four TV show, Fantastic Four, my MCU would either do I would premiere a solo comic book series of certain MCU characters like Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, Hulk, that take place in between the events of key movies. What's something most so then I would do either a TV series, a cartoon TV series titled Marvel Studios Avengers Assemble, or Captain America, Iron Man, Hulk, Thor, Fantastic Four, X-Men, take place in between events during movies, TV shows, give us more character development on a lot more acquainted with certain characters that we were introduced to in their big movies productions, so stuff like that. Anyway, then I would do an Iron Man 2, then a second Hulk movie, then a Thor movie, then finally the big Avengers movie. That would be in phase one. Then phase two would have a movie called the Amazing Spider-Man. Then after the premiere of the first Amazing Spider-Man, we would have a TV series for Spider-Man. Then we would have Iron Man. Then we would have Iron Man 3. Then Incredible Hulk 2. Incredible Hulk 3. This will be the last Hulk 3. Then Thor, then a second Thor movie before the Dark World. Then we have Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. TV series, which we totally different from the S.H.I.E.L.D. TV series. Of course, in phase one, we would do it after the first time we would premiere the first season of the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. TV series. Then in phase two, the second season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. would premiere. Then we would do Captain America: The Winter Soldier. Then after that. Then after that, we would, of course, another phase movies of I want to mention before the Avengers movie in phase one. We have an Ant-Man and the Wasp movie, and a Black Widow and Hawkeye movie, which would premiere before and after certain movies like Iron Man, Hulk, and Thor. And of course, before the Avengers movie. Then after that, back in phase two, we would have a second X-Men movie, a second X-Men movie will take place in the present. Then a second Fantastic Four movie, Rise of the Silver Surfer, and then we would get then we would get then we get two back-to-back Guardians of the Galaxy movies, Guardians of the Galaxy and Galaxy Volume 2. Of course, we premiere these Guardians movies in different years, like a few years later, but in general, MCU techniques take place. And of course, we have Guardians of the Galaxy TV series, which take place before and after of the events of the first Guardians movie and after the second Guardians movie. And then we would have then we get another Spider-Man movie. Then we would get Avengers. Then we could get an Avengers because the Avengers TV series will tell small the Avengers TV series will basically get us introduced to not as big not as big villains like the Enchantress, the Executioner. And Avengers TV will get introduced to Avengers low-level threats like the Wrecking Crew, Serpent Society. Serpent Society, those type of movies, those type of villains would appear in high-level villains like Kang, Thanos. Then get an Avengers Kang Dynasty movie, Avengers Age of Ultron movie, and then and we would get another Ant-Man movie, and which would tell a story of Scott Lang. So and a few other TV series, and for second, third, and fourth season will be similar to the first, second, and third season, but it's a little different. Then we would get let's see, then that would end. Yeah, third Spider-Man movie, gonna get another X-Men movie, Then we get another Fantastic Four movie. Then we would get the Eternals movie. Then you get Fantastic Four movie to talk about the Inhumans. And of course then we get the Avengers Age of Ultron movie, which of course before we premiere event Age of Ultron we'll get a few episodes and Fantastic Four will tell a story of the Inhumans and the Inhuman storyline, how that is. Because the Inhumans play a role in the second in Avengers Age of Ultron, as well as the mutants. And looking at them, we basically have a Civil War movie, which is similar to how we made it, which will be a mix of how it was done in the original Civil War storyline and titled Marvel's Civil War instead of Captain America's Civil War or anything like that. It'll be titled Civil War, and basically be a mix of how some are done in movies, or differences that instead of King T'Challa's father getting killed, it would be Professor Xavier, but we would mix we'll still take a lot of stuff in the stories, like what's happening. We would do it in New Warriors TV series first, and then we would and TV series first, and then we would also do a scene, then basically stuff about that. And yeah, sorry about this. And Civil War, and also a Black Panther movie. I've mentioned before. Fast Forward also introduced Fantastic Four TV also introduced Black Panther, which will introduce the original comic book storyline of how Black Panther was introduced in the Marvel Universe originally in comics in comics, like how Black Panther first made its appearance in the world of Marvel through Fantastic Four comic books, and there you get his own Black Panther movie. Of course, apparently similar to how it's done before. Then we get Civil War, then after Civil War. Or it would tease the Secret Invasion, like a Secret Invasion will be done properly in comics, and we have a Avengers Secret Invasion movie. And Doctor Who also later on in phase 2 and 3 we would do a Doctor Strange movie and a few Blade movies and Ghost Rider movies, and to give us more into the supernatural side of Marvel Universe as well. Into midnights, and then we'll have like a few like Werewolf by Night, like they're doing, what Marvel Studios is doing now. And instead of and instead also before Age of Ultron, we would do a Secret Wars movie instead of waiting until phase 6. Like when most real life, we would have a Secret Warriors movie, a Secret Wars movie, which will include both Spider-Man, X-Men, Fantastic Four, and the Avengers. and we'll introduce the symbiote saga, like how what's been done in the comics, like how Spider-Man got a symbiote suit, that black suit, and Power, how it was done in the old um, 90s Spider-Man TV series. Then we see him face and stuff like that. Then easy Infinity War, stuff like that, and we would still do multiverse, but not as big. Like we would probably do more of into Spider, like we do like after we do like a few more solo Spider movies with Peter Parker's story, like starting in high school, then in college, then going business where we do a few Spider-Man movies, Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3, Spider-Man 4, Spider-Man 5. Then we'll do some Spider-Man movies with tell story about Ross and then and we'll get introduced into the Spider-Verse. So then we also get like a solo Venom movie after one of my probably the third or fourth Spider-Man movie. We would introduce Black Suit Spider-Man, then it would get us introduced to Venom, and later Venom get his own movie series franchise. We'll also really introduce Carnage and stuff like that. Whenever symbiotes are part of Venom's family tree, like Screamer, Riot, stuff like that. And basically, it'd be Infinity War movie, and then after, but and then we'll do like depending what my movies will be like certain movies like big movie Avengers movie like the Infinity War will last for 3 hours, not 2.5 hours. Like give us more time to get for the characters interact with each other, like with the Avengers interact with the Guardians of the Galaxy and stuff like that, and make Avengers and when we have one Infinity War movie, it won't be a two-parter or anything like that. It won't have an endgame movie like the Infinity War movie would end with Thanos succeeding wiped out half the universe, and my MCU would be Thanos, my version of Thanos in my MCU. We mix of how Thanos portrayed in the real life MCU movies and in the comic, like Thanos will still want to wipe out half the galaxy, half the universe in order to reduce population or in order for the other half of the universe to thrive. He'll wipe out half the universe or whatever, but it will still fall in love with Lady Death and his love and his upset with Lady Death and that would lead him to want to do this. Actually, like how Marvel should have done it with Lady Death convincing Thanos to gather to find all 6 Infinity Stones, bring them together, and then use them over half the universe in order to save the other half, that type of thing. Then after events and basically we get a few other movies like we get Never Solo Wolverine movie, and after we get Never Solo titled Logan, and we done like similar to basically after Infinity War, you get a few other we get like an event all over Alliance TV shows that takes after events with certain crime. And basically my felt DC from phase 1 all the way to phase 5 or 6, other MC movie and shows like teases us of a secret organization like the Shadow Count. For people who are fans of Marvel comics, you'll probably have read comics that tell the story of a group called the Shadow Council or the Secret Empire. Basically, it's in my version of basically my version of that, or like led by we provides a Mephisto, Apocalypse, and Mr. Sinister, all Red Baron Strucker, all those high level villains, even the Kingpin, all forming who control and together the Shadow Council will control the Secret Empire and the Empire basically control both the entire world's planet Earth's criminal empire, basically from the shadows, and basically how affect the world leaders in the world and how stuff like that, and then also we would introduce Dark Reign Throne with Norman Osborn, like Norman Osborn and aka will first appear in the Spider-Man TV shows and movies of Harry, and like in the comics, when Spider-Man and Angry Goblin, Norman Osborn first eventually lead to death of Norman Osborn, then Harry Osborn, but Norman Osborn come back to life, and basically how Mephisto regains his popularity, like in how all of a sudden Secret Invasion comics with Norman Osborn helping the heroes stop the Skrull invasion, but only because Mephisto pushed Norman in that direction. That's how Norman Osborn become a high figure in the government structure. To become like a Secretary of Defense, working alongside the President and the United Nations. And this basically in these struggles from Norman Osborn allowing heroes being harder for the heroes to grow safe after the events of Infinity War, how the world was left, how the Earth was shattered after Thanos might have to get the universe, and Norman Osborn basically start his own like Shadow Cabal, Dark Avengers, Dark X-Men. Basically, it's all we done after events of Infinity War, like maybe in Phase 4 and stuff like that. And all of it basically how it's done in comics, and basically I'll still do like a fourth Hulk movie. I'll speak up Planet Hulk, also make a Planet Hulk movie, and a fourth Ragnarok movie also before the events of Infinity War in my MCU, probably in the third phase. And so that's how, in a nutshell, how I would do the MCU. Sorry if it's not as consistent, but I'm sorry. All praise have happened in my life recently. I just want to get this done, to get off my chest, and I'll try to do and hopefully I won't get another urge to make another video like this again. But if I do another YouTube video for you guys, it'll probably something different, and hopefully it'll be a lot better. So hope you. Sorry how this video turned out. I just wanted to say what you just say on screen. Now it's done. So bye.